All right, guys. We are live. Let's do it. It is going to be in the bottom right. We have I Want to Be Bread with Real Iron Born 420 playing as Deli. Real I Want to Be Bread. I don't know why I find that funny. Playing as the English. Then in the upper left we have El Palomas playing as the Deli along with Abbasid Takora. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Got a couple Deli here. I am not familiar with these players. I don't usually play with them. These guys are European players, and I'm on the American time zone, but I can already tell he has the Conqueror cosmetic here, so I know he's going to be pretty good. Already got a scout, almost getting killed. Very lucky that was an Abbasid player. Any other civ other than a Berry civ would have killed that scout there. Pretty standard Deli build opening here. A little bit of a delayed lumber mill. It's interesting. I guess this is just kind of optimizing as quick of an age up as you can possibly get. Right? I think that's what he was going for. Standard English start here. No Dark Age farms, which tells me probably not going to be a huge amount of feudal pressure. Maybe looking into Fast Castle, possibly even an Abbey of Memes build. Oh, there's the first Dark Age farm. I'm going to be throwing it at the front of the base. I still think, yeah, that's still within range of the mill. Interesting farm placement. Over here, pretty standard Deli opening. So it's going to be interesting to see. What I'm going to want to keep my eye out on this game is going to be the Abbasid player. How many town centers is he going to build? Because really, that might kind of be like the first domino that determines how all the other players react, right? If he makes a lot of town centers, he might get pushed early, and then, you know, that may be the deciding factor for the game. That's what you see, right? You see an Abbasid player go 3 town centers, right? Which he might possibly do in a team game like this. He might become a target, right? And a lot of times it kind of becomes, you know, if you kill the Abbasid player, you win the game. If you don't, that Abbasid player is going to, you know, go on steroids and be supercharged by the time he gets in castle. And an Abbasid player with a fully functional economy, absolutely brutal to go up against the camels and the super roided out spearmen, all that good stuff, right? Deli, also another thing to keep an eye on is if they go castle, are they going to go for the compound of the defender, or are they going to go for the house of learning, right? That also can determine different play styles. Typically, I think what's the most meta right now is that they're actually kind of both meta. If you go the house of learning, that's usually kind of a sign of an all-in with lancers and men-at-arms. The benefit of the house of learning kind of drops off as the game goes on. You kind of get that big damage boost right at the beginning, but then it just kind of becomes like, you know, 5 extra damage, you know. Not a huge deal. But Compound of the Defender, that's a little more meta pick, right? That's maybe more for the late game, right? You can build those keeps because they're cheaper. Then you can get the village fortresses, start building villages out of them, and really start booming with Deli, right, in Castle Age. Kind of do that delayed Deli boom. It's also better for going into elephants, right? Because if you're going into elephants, you don't need the honed blades from the House of Learning. All right. Looks like you got maybe a little scout harass down there. I don't think it's going to do much. He's going to get chased off. It looks like maybe our English player did go single scout opening. Oh, no, he went double scout. I do love the classic single scout opening from English, kind of old school opening, right? That's kind of what this looks like, right, with the sheep and the lack of Dark Age farms. Good job harassing here by El Palomas. I'd like to see, probably going to drop a barracks as soon as he gets to feudal. Looks like he might have enough wood to just do it right now, right? Might not be a bad idea just dropping out. 1 spearman will shoo off these scouts right away. Did get a good haul of sheep here. Let's see if he's going to queue up a scholar. Should. This harass is really halting his gold eco. This could be problematic here. Oh, now he gets scared off. This is only 1 scout. It's not going to be enough. Yeah. What you can do is turn around and attack with your villagers. That's what I would do. I'd probably just turn around and attack my villagers because I just get, you know, a little ticked off after a while. All right, with that, everybody's in feudal age. Pretty standard stuff. Yeah, nothing crazy here. Going up with the economic wing, fresh food stuff. It's pretty standard opening from all 4 of our players so far, right? Maybe some longbows are going to get pumped out here. Just to see what he does with that. What were his plans with that? Because usually you see them get rallied across the map to the berries. Tower could shut that down. Doesn't look like he's building one quite yet, though. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. My dog's drinking out of my toilet right now, so... Alright, but this villager is going to continue to get harassed. I almost feel like they should attack this mining camp. They got it down to half health here. First scholar's going to get popped out here. He is going to be garrisoning him in the stable. Don't know what this villager was up to. Tower on the sacred site. Okay, I like that. Trying to take control of the sacred sites, right? That can be really crucial in a deli mirror, right? We got 1 deli on each team. Got a scholar coming out to heal. He's got to be careful not to get killed, though. Hops in the mosque just in time. I'm surprised we don't see a barracks here from our green deli player. Could really basically just shut this whole thing down right now, this whole harass. Going for a single blacksmith opening, right? Sometimes you need to sacrifice second blacksmith to get more horsemen out. A lot of heavy harass coming in here from our pink deli player. There we go. There's a barracks. That's what I like to see. All right. Gathering up a lot of wood here. Andy does have a barracks. I think he might be moving in here for kind of a delayed feudal English pressure here. This tower is going to get sieged down. I'd like to see maybe some arrow slits or maybe even a reinforcement. What you can do is you can take these horsemen and jump them in the tower. Something you can do. It's going to be a little late, though. It's going to be sieged down by the time he gets there. Needs to pull that villager out and repair this tower. Where is it? There he goes. Gotta repair it, buddy. And then jump the horseman inside of the tower. Oh, nope. Looks like he's just going to fight him head on here. The horseman numbers are just not there for a green belly player. He's going to get a scholar picked off. That is not good. Does have some spears. He needs to pull these guys up, these bad boys up over here. This tower is dead. Goodbye. Get a scout. Ooh, does not get bait into the spears. That was a really nice reaction time from El Palomas. Continuing to pump out horsemen. Double stable opening. I think El Palomas is really wanting to lean into this feudal pressure. This is a tournament on the line. People really like to turn the pressure on, right? Longbows are going to move in, though. This counterattack could be useful. This is a nice little group of units our English player has here. El Palomas is throwing up an archery range. This tower is going to get sieged down. It's going to idle a lot of vills here. That's going to hurt. He's going to need to pull these horsemen back. There are 3 spearmen here, though. He's not going to want to throw away all his horsemen for 3 spearmen. Ooh, a lot of vills getting picked off. Looks like that's going to be 2. Nice scout kill. Pulling some scholars. Okay. This is where Delhi becomes scary. High horseman count. And actually, if you do pull these scholars, you can't engage with the spearmen because they'll be healed as they take the damage from the spearmen. They will trade cost effectively. Also has some archers out now. El Palomas is playing this deli just beautifully right now, honestly. Here we go. Big fight here. Oh, red player is going to get surrounded by a lot of horsemen. This is just going to be a slaughter, not so much a fight. And they gone. Nice little cleanup. Our English player is doing a good job of reinforcing the sacred site. The problem is that there's 2, right? It's an odd number, so by nature it's going to be even. One Delhi player is going to get 2, while the other one gets 1. And here we go. I like this. Making a lot of spearmen, right? Leaning into it. Spearmen more defensive, right? It can kind of zone horsemen off the sacred site. He might need to pull a couple more scholars out of his mosque, though. Huge walls coming out. Oh, my goodness. There's probably more walls than is necessary, but hey, you do you. Continue to get some raiding in here from the English player. Really not a whole lot of exposed resources, though. But I think that our Abbasid player is going to struggle to get to castle if he doesn't have easy access to food. You can see how many farms he's being forced into so early in the game. Again, the tower's going to get sieged down. What he should really do is like garrison some spears in here. And you can kind of set an ambush for the horsemen, right? Archers are going to zone these spears away. I think that this attack is going to kind of fizzle out from our English player. There's just too much defense up here. Did do a good job kind of containing him and forcing him into farms, right? That is really going to slow down the spearman, the castle timing from the Abbasid player. Thank you, Arch, for the follow. Big engagement here. I think Pink's going to win the fight, but Green is going to get more favorable trades because he's going to kill a bunch of archers. Although you can see the power of that Delhi healing. Going to target out the scholars, doing a good job there. He's going to force the green player back. Yep. I think those scholars made all the difference there, right? Those feudal units just do so little damage. The healing is so powerful. Horseman raid. It's going to get machine gunned down by that English town center. It's not going to do much. However, he might be able to prevent the age up. Nah, I think it's too late. Action all over the map right now. That's a dead scout. I'll pick off some horsemen here. Needs to hop these villagers right into that king's palace as soon as it finishes. Looks like he's just going to go back to mining wood. Works. He's got spearmen, right? I'd like to see Green run a scholar up here and take the sacred site. His buddies fought really hard to keep a hold of this thing. Now he's got some spearmen stationed here. But this feudal army from El Palomas is getting scary. It's going to be interesting to see what army composition I Want to Be Bred goes into here. Going to 2 barracks, so I'm thinking maybe men-at-arms. He still doesn't have any upgrades for the men-at-arms. There's still only Vanguard status. Second sacred site's going to get taken for El Palomas. He's going to be up to castle very soon. He already has the resources for it. There he goes. He clicks up. What's he going for? Compound of the Defender. So we'll probably see him start mining stone here very soon. I think he has good enough map control where he could come up, take the stone out of here. I'd like to maybe throw it down a keep, like right here. That could be good, right? Kind of protect this passageway as well as the sacred site. That could be really useful. Go to our Abbasid player. He is aging up. Going for the military wing. Okay, I like it. Interesting what he goes into. He has 3 archery ranges. I'm guessing we're going to see some camels this game, guys. English player. Very solid food eco right now. Kind of a lull in the action here. Also going to compound the defender from our green Delhi player. So now we have 2 Delhi players both going for stone. That means that the fight over stone is going to be really important, right? Since they're both going for compound of the defender. They're going to both be targeting stone really hard here. Still not seeing any stone being mined. There we go. All right, well, Real Ironborn is going to get one Sacred Site, at least. I'd like to see maybe some reinforcements for this tower. Sprinkled upgrade and reinforcements could go a long way. It'll basically shut down any horsemen. All right. Trying to see a first farms from the Delhi player. Interesting to see. It does look like there's a good amount of food left on the map. I guess he just decided he wanted his food eco to be safe rather than cheap, right? There's a juicy little berry and gold patch right here. And some stone. This would be a prime place to throw a keep. English player moving in. That's going to be too many archers, though. I'd like to see maybe the Castle Age upgrade for our English player's longbows. I think that would be very helpful in the situation. But oof, right now he's going to lose a lot of archers. I do think longbows could be the move, though, since our Abbot's player is going to be going into camels. Longbows counter camels pretty hard. He's going to get chased back. Oh, it's our first tower elephant here. So it looks like he's going to be going into Elephant's Horsemen. A lot of mobility, a lot of versatility, not a ton of damage, though. Honestly, yep, he's having to back up. He sees that elephant. Probably going to want to throw some spears in there, I would think. Just for the mass horseman numbers, right? Probably some knights as well. He's going to get burned down. The Sacred Site's going to get decapped. We could take the Sacred Site, start the timer, right? I don't think there's any relics that have been picked up so far. Relic control can be really important, especially for Delhi players. We do see Veteran C coming through for those longbows. Men-at-Arms are also getting upgraded as well. I think that's smart. Classic Castle Age English army composition. Extremely powerful, but also extremely slow, right? Can't react to things very quickly, but if you can force your opponent into an engagement, the English player will usually come out on top. Yeah, that camel's useless. Yep, he's getting backed up here. I think the armor on that Men-at-Arms, it's just going to be too much for him to deal with right now. He has nothing armor piercing here. Yep. Men-at-Arms upgrade's complete now. Yep, also gonna get picked off as he runs away too. What makes this army composition so deadly? You kind of just have to run around him, right? Another fight over here. Sorry for missing this one. All these horsemen are gonna go down. For the green Delhi player, looks like he did keep his elephants alive. I think the real big difference here between these two Delhi players is that the pink one is pulling his scholars out to heal. Whereas the green one, I think, is just keeping them garrisoned and going for upgrades. I mean, in general, he just needs more scholars. He needs to be constantly producing them out of this Dome of the Faith. He also only has one mosque. Ideally, in Castle Age, you'd like to have 3. Could recap the Sacred Site. Oh, he's going to drop down a keep. Very defensive keep. I'm not sure if our pink Delhi player is going to spot it out. He's not. So this could be a boom here. Let's see if he goes for village fortresses when this keep's complete. He has another stone to throw down another keep as well. Another guy I want to be. But yeah, that's the right guy. English player, he's going to keep moving in. Ram could do a lot of damage right now. But he's going to get surrounded. He's going to get cleaned up here. But these horsemen are going to flank from the back. Going to wipe this army out. Pull it back. Mangonel out for the Lapsing right now as well. Gonna get a big shot off on those longbows. We got more reinforcements coming in from our English player. Very coordinated defense from our Northwestern players here. I'd like to see a little more coordination here from our Southern players. I think it was a valiant effort, but yeah, it's just kind of the power of teamwork, right? This is a team game. Can't beat two armies with one army, right? We're starting to see the first crossbows from our Abbasid player here. That's going to be able to deal with the men-at-arms pretty well, as well as some knights. Men-at-arms timing attack might be closed now. He's going to do a good job of decapping a sacred site. At this point, I would like to see a monastery. Still a bunch of relics for grabs on the map. I don't think a single one's been captured. Also a very defensive keep from our Abbasid player. Just now going for his second town center. Very aggressive Abbasid build. Delhi player moving in here. He might actually be able to engage into this, the English player. I think he's going to get a knight. Yep. Got one free knight. Green player is starting to pick up the relics now. This is scary, though. This is a big army moving in. Two armies, to be exact. Green Delhi player is going to need to pull his elephants up here to help defend. Did build a monastery, did get two relics. That's good. The danger is this mangonel, right? This mangonel gets two shots off of the longbows, they're all dead. Ooh, very close. Maybe you see a springled out of our English player. I think that could be called for. Not a lot of cavalry in here. Very light cavalry game for a team game. Yeah. These men-at-arms could take this fight. Problem is now there's only really a few crossbows from the Abbasid player. Men-at-arms are going to dive in. They got to dive. They're just eating arrows right now. They got to either run away or they got to fight. They're just running around in place. They're just going to eat arrows all day. They might have thick armor, but it's still just free damage, right? Delhi player throwing a keep down here. I don't think they're going to notice it. This might be helpful. What I'd like to see is maybe like a stone wall here and a stone wall here. Trying to quick wall it. Where are the elephants? There they are. Keep in mind, the elephants can siege down siege really quick. Elephants are going to move south. We do have better elephant numbers for our Green Delhi player, though. Let's see how he plays this. Going to lure them into the keep. But I'd really like to see us target down the scholars with his elephants. They might be holding this off. I think it's time to dive the mangonel. Abbasid player doing a great job of protecting the mangonel. Oh my goodness, look at that. But it does go down. He's going to get picked off by those tower elephants. We have a little healing now. Wow, look at that. The hold. That was a very dangerous situation, but our southern team did a very good job of holding that. We're seeing us switch into spears, and I don't think this is the move from our pink Delhi player. Men-at-arms, they're going to just keep taking out these archers. Regular archers are just going to do absolutely no damage. Armor's too thick. Fortunately for them, they're pretty darn slow. The Green Delhi player is also grabbing up a lot of the relics. He's got 3. Our English player has 3. They got every relic. I believe there's 7, so they may have 1 over here. He needs to pull these elephants back and kite with them. There we go. Ooh, he's going to get trapped. Oh, this is bad. He got his elephants trapped in here. You can run them out through here. Buddy, you got to go. You got to get those elephants out. Time to evacuate while you still have the chance. There he goes, but not before taking some losses there. I think he lost 1 elephant. This one's almost dead. He needs to run back to the castle here. All right. Got him to back off. Good turn around and start fighting this. He's going to kill a lot of this infantry. I think our pink Delhi players forgot about this little regiment he broke off here. This is going to be some free kills. Very back and forth game. Oh, our English player is going for a keep drop in the back of the opposite player's base, but it is not going to work. Those are a bunch of dead villagers. Ooh, you hate to see that. That's 8 dead villagers. I don't know. Are they going to let them get away? The camels could chase him down, but they're stuck fighting a keep. Counterattack coming from our English player here. It's just pure longbows. Yeah. We're going to need to see some melee infantry mixed in here. They can throw down Palins. I think he wants to get this keep up. He's going to pull these villagers back. Oh, very sneaky. Going to drop another keep while he's distracted. Needs to cancel that one, though. Ooh, I don't know. Ooh. No Palins. Would like to see Palins. He really wants to get this keep up. Let's see if it happens. I don't think so. I think these English villagers are all going to get killed. He needs to cancel this or else he's going to lose all the stone. I think he canceled that one, but I don't think he's going to cancel this one. Ooh, no. Did he? I'm not sure if he canceled that or not. These longbows are going to die too. The English player's doing a brilliant job of defending, but I think he gets a little overeager for the counterattack. They really need to attack together. Seen some mangonels come out for our Green Deli player. These archers are all going to get killed by the keep. They're not careful. Are these archers in range? I think they are. Oh, no, they're not. Okay, so they're going to be able to decap that sacred site, so that's good. This force is getting chopped down very quickly. So none of the sacred sites are captured by anybody right now. I'd like to see maybe just a keep thrown down, like right here maybe. Like a little stone wall here and take the sacred site, right? You might as well. Get some map control for the keep, and then the sacred site will give you 150 gold a minute, right, for the deli player. The rest of the game it pays for itself after a while, especially when you compound of the defender with those cheaper keeps. There he goes. Also, really want to heal these elephants, right? When you heal an elephant that's almost dead, it's almost like getting a free elephant, right? It's huge. 1,000 resource unit. Uh-oh, that's not good. Wolf attack. There we go. Let's take a look at our Abbasid player, shall we? He's on 2 town centers. Respectable. Does look like he's going into camel archers. Big attack coming here. Keep drop on, right on the sacred site. Ooh, huge mangonel shot, taking out a lot of villagers. Beautiful job there. Now the roles are reversed, right? The green deli player has the scholar and the pink one doesn't. Ooh, that's a lot of vills that got killed there. Green deli player actually taking a really commanding position here. I'd love to see him pop out a trebuchet and start trebbing his keep down. You never got village fortresses or boiling oil, though. Should really get those. Those are important upgrades. More fighting over here. English player pushing the Abbasid player again here. Look at the damage from those longbows. Goodness me, those are strong. Yeah, I would just eat the charge. I'm going to push him back. Pause his eco, right? Do some damage. We'll have a keep here, but it's kind of out of position. We could wrap around here. Ooh, he's going to get sandwiched again. Oh, he's wised up to it now. Yeah, he's like, I'm not getting sandwiched again. I think we might need to see a little more siege in this game. I think it's called for. First Springle coming out for the pink deli player. Throwing 2 keeps right next to each other here. There we go. Here's a trebuchet. He's going to start trebbing down the keep. And remember, keeps cost stone to repair now, so there's a super finite amount of stone on the map. So any damage you do to keeps, even if you don't kill it, it's expensive to repair. Very finite resource you got to spend to repair castles. He's doing a good job of getting the big stone in the middle. So be careful here. Crossbow count is starting to grow for our Abbasid player. I think some horsemen could do well here for an English player. Mixing some horsemen in this army, get a surround here. Whew. Big fight unfolding here between our deli players. Mangonel wars. Oh no, gotta watch out. Don't want to get your villagers all killed. These 3 mangoes will kill all these villagers in one shot. Springles are going to be very useful right now. Oh, we got double Imperial time up here from our southern team. I think the pink player knows he's got to go in now. But he doesn't have anything to kill the castle. This castle's just going to start unloading onto this pink army. Careful. Oh, got police trebuchets back. There you go, buddy. I do not think he has a speed upgrade for them. They look like they're moving awfully slow. Not sure what this keep is attacking. It needs to be repaired, though. English player going in for a raid. Oh, killing a lot of villagers here. Pink Deli players just noticed it. I think he could siege down some important buildings, right? What I would do. This fight's still unfolding over here. Kind of doing a little dance. One of the green castles is going to get taken out. Problem is, there's still two more back here. What these are going to do is it's going to let our green Deli player get in a few upgrades, right? Because he got to Imperial Age. But time is everything with Deli because those upgrades take a long time. Let's see what he's got going here. He has started the Elite Tower Elephant upgrade in one archery range here. I'm going to go ahead and switch to his point of view. We just started it. Or it's queued up behind an elephant, it looks like. Yeah, he's going to need a madrasa. He's an Imperial, but he's not really taking advantage of it. Just has so few scholars. Garrison. Those upgrades are going to take a long time. Finally, we get a unified push here. English player and the green Deli player. Springled. I want to target that out. Gonna start sieging down these keeps up here. This could be bad for the northern team. Oh! Big shot there. Really target out the scholars, right? The Springle's also up for the taking. This army's looking pretty paltry. I mean, we're up to 10 tower elephants here. Only one on the other side. These keeps will buy you time, but they're not going to win you the war, right? I think this keeps going down, guys. Yeah. Look at this. El Palomas is just about out of stone. Only 166 left. Abbasid player does have a lot, though. He just spent it on something, though. Probably a couple keeps, it looks like. Maybe one keep. Green Deli player has plenty. You could drop 2 keeps right now and have a change left over. Also decap the sacred site. Elephant's just going to break through right through this palisade wall, right? Wooden walls do not stop elephants. Still going to get melted. Oh, El Paloma surrendered. And that's it, guys. They GG'd out. I'm not sure if the game was totally over quite yet. But yeah, they're in a better